Child marriage has long been a devastating issue in Africa. In the least developed countries, the statistics are even more alarming, with 36% of girls married before adulthood and 10% before age 15. At the SDG Media Zone in New York, a prominent panel moderated by Kayode Akintemi, Managing Director and Editor-in-Chief of New Central, confronted this urgent issue. The First Lady of Sierra Leone also shared her efforts to combat early child marriage in her country.
Early marriage, in my own definition, is a form of legalizing rape. That's my own definition of early marriage, because a child cannot give consent, and if a child cannot give consent and then you allow a child to be married, that means you're forcing somebody else to rape that child. And since becoming the First Lady of Sierra Leone in 2018, I took it upon myself to make it my agenda so that people have to stop these cruel habits. And 7 years later, we are now able to ban the practice because I've managed to get the whole nation to understand the effect of early marriage on our girls.
The impact of early child marriage on African women and girls is profoundly damaging. During the discussion, Natalia Kanem emphasized that child marriage not only severely limits their educational and economic opportunities, but also threatens the lives and health of young girls.
If you know that the pelvic system of a young girl by under 19 is not fully developed, it's about 80 to 88% developed, then you know what the ramifications are when she has to undergo sexual intercourse and carry a full pregnancy. So they have complications of obstructed labor. They can have uterine rupture and they can die. And if they don't die, there are morbidities that they have after that pregnancy.
To effectively address this issue, a shift in social norms is essential. Panelists explore the reasons why eradicating child marriage has proven challenging.
Why, therefore, is the issue still remaining very persistent? It's basically 4 issues. One is that this is a violation, a violence against girls that had almost been normalized when it should not be normal because it's abuse and rape.
Time and again, African women and girls have stood up and told us what they want. And the best protection that we have is for an African girl to know her rights, for an African girl to know her own body, for an African girl to be encouraged that the sky is the limit and that we are going to back her up.
As discussions progress on improving Africa, empowering women and addressing girl-child marriage are seen as crucial issues. The panel delivered a clear message. The time to act is now, as the lives and futures of millions hinge on decisive action against child marriage. In Lagos for News Central, Chidinma Ona.